speed, the enthusiasm of this WWE Universe. You are watching the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. This is Monday Night Raw, episode 996, a month away from 1,000. Oh man, what a milestone that's going to be.
Okay. Earlier today, I sent a tweet out to the WWE Universe that simply said #MeetMoop. And then I sent out a more relevant tweet saying that tonight I had a historical announcement. The reason for an announcement so big was because for the past month, the WWE has been turned upside down. It's been like a rotten episode of Star Wars. Allow me to enlighten you. A short time ago, in the WWE Universe not so far away, the evil Emperor, John Laurinaitis, convinced the world's largest Jedi to join the dark side and become Show Vader. Show Vader then channeled his newfound anger to wage war against the younger, more handsome Jedi, John Cena Walker. The two did battle in an epic fight so big it had to be contained in a 15-foot-high Death Star, with the evil Emperor sitting ringside, but not to be outdone and to make sure the match was fair, the old, decrepit, dust-covered Jedi Yoda McMahon sat next to him. The entire galaxy was involved. Jabba the Funkasaurus, Han Solo, Brobaka the Woo-Woo Wookie. Hell, even R2-A-Ryan and Santi 3PO were there. At one point, the battle was so vicious that Show Vader had Cena Walker in a corner and, breathing heavy as he most often does, said, "I am your father." And to be quite honest, that totally weirded me out because I know my dad and my dad's not Show. So I climbed out of the Death Star as quick as I could, using a maneuver that was easier than bagging Womp-Rats back at Beggar's Canyon. And when I hit the floor, the ancient, old Jedi Yoda McMahon leaped out of his chair and said to the face of the evil Emperor, "No chance in hell have you." Fired you are. And left the evil Emperor John Laurinaitis to perish. I'm John Laurinaitis, and I'm about to perish. So, with a historic event like that, led me to a historic announcement like this.
Jericho is back. How could he put in before the historic announcement like this? I think he was singing the Star Wars references. Chris Jericho's returning to Raw after a European tour with his heavy metal band, Fozzy. It was widely successful, and as you're going to see here, Fozzy is performing God Pounds in Jail. This is at the 2012 Download Festival in Nottingham, England. We understand Fozzy was touring the United States this summer as part of the Rockstar Energy Tour, and a new album, Sin and Bones, drops August 14th. He sounds great.
What in the hell are you talking about? Huh? Instead of wasting time out here, make your historic announcement, then shut the hell up. Get out of my ring. This is my night tonight.
Hold on. Let's give him his due. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho is back. I admit I might have got a little carried away, but that's okay. You see, since you've been gone, some things have happened. Big Show is on a tear, and he's often said that now he's moving on to the Money in the Bank ladder match. The reason he's doing that is because he knows that he can climb a ladder, grab the contract, and become the new WWE champion. And once he does that, there is no champion that can stop him. Quite frankly, I believe him. So, I'll get to the chase. The historic announcement is, in order to stop Big Show, for the first time ever, I'm putting myself in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Cool. So you just think that you're going
I think what? I think I'm just going to let Big Show do what he says he's going to do, climb that ladder, grab that contract, and be the next WWE champion. You and I both know everyone who holds the suitcase has always cashed it in to be the champion. I know that better than anybody. I've had that suitcase cashed in on me more than once. I just figured it's about time I'm on the other side of the fence. You see, it's been about a year since I've been the WWE champion. And come to think of it, I'm not just out to stop Big Show. At Money in the Bank, I'm going to win the whole fudging thing.
Fudging?
It's a PG show. It's the best I could do.
What are you, 9?
Most of our viewers are around that age.
Yeah, well, you know what, Cena? Something that I remember now that I'm back is that your arrogance, your ignorance, it never ceases to amaze me. I mean, it's actually quite mind-boggling. How dare you think you can just waltz into a Money in the Bank ladder match and win it the very first time just because you're John Cena? No. It doesn't work that way. I have survived Money in the Bank ladder matches. As a matter of fact, I invented the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2005. Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. And I've been in 3 Money in the Bank ladder matches.
And by my calculations, you've won none of them. So what's your point?
You're always so smug, aren't you, Cena? You're so funny. Always making jokes and laughing. You know, the Money in the Bank ladder match is not a joke. You know, it's not a joke at all. You see, this is not something you just take lightly and try out for fun. You want to do something for fun? Go in a bouncy house. Do another Star Wars promo. Because that was fun. Yeah, really. Money in the Bank is a serious match, and there's never been another performer in the history of this company that's been in more ladder matches than me. And this is no ordinary match. It's the Money in the Bank ladder match. This is a career ender, Cena. I know what it's like to be in those matches. So instead of worrying about stopping Big Show, maybe you need to worry about stopping me. Because as of right now, I'm entering myself into the Money in the Bank ladder match as well.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Let me make a few things clear for you gentlemen. In 3 weeks, Money in the Bank pay-per-view will take place. I say excuse me! There will be 2 Money in the Bank matches. One for the WWE Championship contract and one for the World Championship contract. And no one can place themselves in these matches just because they declare
Oh,
themselves.
so let me guess, Vicky, you're going to be the one who
Do
just...
not interrupt me. I
I'm sorry, Vicky. What are you gonna do? Suspend me?
Actually, Chris, I talked to the WWE board of directors and they came up with a pretty creative concept. The WWE Championship match will be very exclusive. Only former WWE champions can participate. And these individuals will be Kane, The Big Show, you, Chris Jericho, and John Cena.
Only WWE champions in the Money in the Bank WWE Championship. That is a great idea. Vicky, you know what? You're not so bad as a GM. All you have to do is do what you just did. Take orders from the board of directors and please don't make any decisions to be wrong.
You know what, Cena? I may not be able to determine the Money in the Bank matches, but this is my show tonight. And I will make the main event. Excuse me! So tonight, it's been nearly 2 years, so for the first time ever, you, John Cena, will go one-on-one with Chris Jericho.
You gotta hand it to Vicky. She's had a heck of a night. What a main event. For the first time in 2 years, John Cena versus Chris Jericho here tonight. Well, you know what? I like it. I want to see it. And you know, folks, in celebration of Raw's 1,000th episode, superstars of the past are making